Many people are worried that what they're eating or what they're putting on their face may be hurting them, and it's leading to anxiety and driving people to apps with mixed science behind them. We welcome health law expert and professional debunker Tim Caulfield. Always great to see you, Tim.
Good morning, Nicole.
Now, we talk about clean beauty, which sounds great, but how much science is behind these claims?
Well, as is so often the case, it's pretty mixed. It's pretty mixed. Look, I love the idea that people are trying to live healthier lives in this concept of clean beauty or clean eating. Really kind of, it plays on that. It plays on that. But as you noted off the top, Nicole, the evidence is kind of iffy. And indeed, there was a study published in JAMA, the Journal of American Medical Association, in 2019 from University of Pennsylvania that found that clean beauty products might be less healthy than conventional products. And with clean beauty, there's a real paradox here because think about it. They're trying to get you to buy products that are safer that you probably don't really need anyway, right? This is an industry that sells products by creating insecurity and selling us things that, we don't really need. So the concept of clean, no definition around it, really plays on our fears and anxieties about things like toxins and chemicals, not that much science.
Now, there's an app out there, Yuka, that guides people towards natural food and makeup. What issues come from this?
Yeah, this Yuka app is fascinating. It's become very, very popular, especially in the United States. I think it has over 20 million users right now and growing very, very fast. Basically, you take your phone and you scan the barcode and it gives you a rating on the healthiness of the food. Now, look, I love the fact that people are thinking about eating healthier and this product is exploiting that. But there are some problems with it. Not all their ratings are that science-based, right? For example, 30% of the rating relates to additives. And look, there's mixed evidence about the harms around additives. Yes, you should focus on whole foods, but that's a lot of the rating for something that doesn't have a really robust science base. And they give 10% of the rating based on whether it's organic or not. And again, there's no evidence to support the idea that eating organic is healthier for you, makes you healthier. So maybe some other benefits associated with it. I'm skeptical, but again, very mixed science. In addition to that, there's concern that the app will lead to obsessive eating or perhaps disordered eating and sort of invites us to move away from thinking more broadly about our pattern of eating.
How much do these things really affect your health?
Well, Nicole, that's a really good question because that's what we want, right? We want these things to make a difference in our overall health, and that's where a lot of these tweaks really kind of fall down. Again, love that people are trying to live a healthier life, and the market's responding to that. But there's very little clinical evidence that these kinds of tweaks are going to make a big difference. As I said at the end there, you want to focus on a pattern of eating, your overall balanced diet, for example. That's what's really going to make a difference. And trying to make this binary good food, bad food, most experts say that's a dangerous approach.
Natural health has been a big issue in the States with RFK Jr. in charge. What is most concerning to you about this?
So many things are concerning. Where do you start? The fundamental shift away from science-based approaches to health, that's worrying. But in this context, I am really worried that it invites people to think about these little tweaks, these little changes, and suggests that this is going to have a revolutionary impact. Look, life expectancy in the United States is down, but studies consistently show it's not because of seed oil. It's not about food dye, right? It's not about eating more supplements. It's down because of gun violence, socioeconomics, car crashes, not having the best preventative strategies, and also lack of access to healthcare. Those are the big system things that are really problematic. It ain't seed oil.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, there's a section on natural beauty in Tim's latest book, The Certainty Illusion, and you can find that wherever books are sold.